What's up, guys? Welcome to another Battlefield Bad Company 2 commentary, and I think I'm going to be starting a new little series on top of my Wager Fridays, the Domination Saturdays, and the podcast uploaded on Sundays. I think on Wednesdays I'm going to start doing what's called Battlefield Wednesdays. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. If you like the idea, then let me know. If you don't like the idea, give me a reason why. And if you have any topics that you'd like me to talk about and everything like that, you can visit my website. The link is in the description box, and you can just request a topic, and that gets sent straight to my email, so that way it's very organized, and I could just click through them all. So while you're there, don't let Google know that I told you this, but if you click an ad, it'll help me out a lot, But yeah, I'm not supposed to really say that, but oh well. What are they gonna do? Shoot me? Anyways, Battlefield Bad Company 2 Vietnam, the expansion pack, is coming out on the 21st, and it's going to cost $15 and 1,200 Microsoft points. So, not $15 and 1,200 Microsoft points. $15 for PS3, and on the Xbox Live Marketplace, or I forgot what it's called. I think it's called the Marketplace. It's going to be costing 1,200 Microsoft points, so that expansion pack is coming out, and you can see how it kind of competes with Black Ops, because what is Black Ops really surrounding around is really Vietnam and the Cold War, and that's what Battlefield the expansion pack is surrounding around. So it's kind of interesting to see how Battlefield Bad Company 2 keeps competing with Black Ops. And in my opinion, I enjoy Battlefield Bad Company 2 way more than any Call of Duty ever known to the man Earth. Whoa, to the man Earth, that makes no fucking sense. But I enjoy Battlefield Bad Company 2 thoroughly, and a lot of people call it boring. But the reason why they call it boring is because they're mainly Call of Duty players. Like, I know a lot of Call of Duty players, they think Black Ops is boring as shit. And it's mainly because that they don't know how to play it yet. They're not really that experienced with it, and I was the same way when I first picked up Battlefield Bad Company 2. When I first picked it up, I put it back down, and I was like, man, this shit sucks. But after a while, you start to learn the ways in the game. A lot of people, their main problem with it is that they die too much, is that there's not enough action. I don't know about you, but this video is showing a lot of fucking action. Some close quarter combat situations here. You gotta clear out buildings. You got tanks moving up the road, Bradley's moving up from the other side, infantry on one side, infantry on the other side. And another thing I love about this game is that there's always some sort of front line. Like, there's always one side fighting at the other. That's not how it is in Call of Duty. In Call of Duty, some of your teammates may be at one side of the map and the enemy teammates are on the other. It's like, everything's just scrambled eggs up in that fucking place. And that's what I don't like too much. A lot of people, they enjoy that, but I don't like it too much. I enjoy it sometimes, but I don't enjoy it as much as I enjoy Bad Company 2 with the front line and more organized warfare, and the tanks and vehicles and the size of the maps. It's amazing. And when you snipe, it's much more harder than sniping in Black Ops. Like, everybody thinks sniping in Black Ops is hard. If you try sniping on Bad Company 2, it's difficult if you try to do it from a distance. If you do it close quartered, it may be easier to snipe, but you're not going to get that many snipes when people are blasting M16s in your face. So you got to kind of weigh your options there and see what you want to do. Another thing I noticed a lot of Call of Duty players are doing is that they worry more about surviving rather than the objectives themselves. And that kind of creates a problem. Because when you rather try to stay alive than go for the objectives, the game is definitely going to be boring for you, because you're going to be staying away from the hot areas. And you're not going to learn anything in this game. If you go for objectives, you're going to die a lot in the beginning, of course. But as time progresses and as you become more acquainted with this game, you're going to learn how to not only to survive, but effectively get the objectives. And that creates a situation where you're having a fucking blast. I don't even play with parties or anything like that, but I have a great time playing this game. And it's so realistic in a lot of ways. And of course, it's not completely realistic, because, come on, if a game was completely realistic, it would be the most boring game of your fucking life. You'll just be calling it air support the entire time. So it's really like that. Another thing, speaking about air support, there's no kill streaks in this game. You don't sit in the corner, get 10 kills, boom, you got a chopper gunner or whatever the hell you got in the air. It's not the way it works in this game. In this game, if you want air support, you better have your friend get in a chopper or get on that UAV, or if you want ground support, you better have your buddies get in the tanks and things like that, and you gotta tell them where they gotta go and coordinate that shit good, and hope to God that their tank doesn't get blown up by an anti-tank mine, which a lot of people do place on the floors, but you can destroy it beforehand. So there's a lot of things in this game that relates to realistic war situations, and that's what I find so good about this game. And Battlefield 1943 is the same thing. It's a lot of fun, realistic in some ways. I mean, it's a downloadable game, so it's not as realistic as Bad Company 2, but it is still a great game. For a downloadable game, for a $15 game, you get something fantastic, something so fantastic that I seriously still think Battlefield 1943 is still better than Modern Warfare 2, is still better than World at War. I wouldn't, I'm kind of like on half and half with Black Ops, but I'm kind of like at, I'll say, I don't know, it's kind of like just a cross between them two, but I would say that it's better than a lot of the Call of Duties out there and a lot of other games, and it's just a downloadable game, and that's what makes it so amazing. It's just the way DICE and EA, they work together to make this game the best that they could possibly make it. And if you bought this game, the Battlefield Bad Company 2 game, the limited edition, you got the VIP access, and you basically got 7 map packs for free, and all you had to do is buy this game for original price, and you get 7 map packs for free. A lot of people complain that the maps weren't new, that the maps were just taken from other game modes, but they did include new maps in there at certain points. Of course, they're not going to give you guys new maps all the time because that costs money, and you didn't really pay for it if you think about it, but they did give you new maps. I'll say there's about a total of 4 new maps that you get, and it's completely free because all you did was pay the regular price for the game, and you get VIP access, and you get the map packs for free. But the expansion pack, it's not going to be free for the VIP people because that's something much more. It's like a completely different thing. It's like, how in Black Ops you get to fly the fucking, well, you don't get to fly, you get to be the chopper gunner on the Huey. In Vietnam, you're going to have your buddy fly that chopper, while I think they're going to have the miniguns on the side. I'm not sure. They do have the miniguns for the regular Bad Company 2 on the Black Hawks. So you have your friend drive the Black Hawk chopper, and you're on the minigun on the side, and you're doing damage to the team below. So that's the way it works in this one. I don't know if it's going to be the same thing for the Vietnam expansion pack, but it's going to be fucking sick. And the commercials look ridiculously awesome, so I cannot wait for that to come out. And lately, I have not been playing Black Ops that much. I've been mainly on Bad Company 2. It's been an amazing game. I've been playing Bad Company 2 since I think, when did the game come out? Like March or something like that this year. So I've been playing it since then, and I've just been loving everything about this game. And sometimes it can piss you off, but it doesn't piss you off to the extent with Black Ops or Modern Warfare 2 does. Nowhere near that. The only thing that might piss you off is just shitty teammates, like teammates who do absolutely nothing. But that doesn't happen a lot. It's very rare that you enter a game where your team is not actually trying to go for the objectives. Doesn't mean they're gonna win, because the other team might be better. So it depends on what team you get on and how smart your team is. And ranking up in this game is very difficult once you hit the officer ranks. The rank that I'm at right now is 34, and it requires excuse me, I'm starting to get sick again. It requires 200,000 XP to rank up to 35, and there's 50 ranks in total. So I can only imagine what going from 40 to 50 is going to be like. Probably like 500,000 XP each rank. I don't know, but usually if you do very well, you'll probably get, I don't know, 10,000, 13, not even 10,000, 10,000 or less points if you do well. If you do extraordinary well, then you're going to be getting like 13,000. The highest I've gotten in XP for one single game, I think, was about 20,000, 21,000. And that's because I got a lot of medals and shit like that. So this game is a lot of fun. I suggest a lot of Call of Duty players just give it a chance. Don't just throw it down because it's different. Stop being so close-minded and only looking for games that are similar to Call of Duty, because this game is a lot of fun, not frustrating. Maybe frustrating in the beginning because you're not acquainted with the game, you're not used to it, but after a while you're going to start to love it and you're going to start to learn what a real game is, because a lot of the Call of Duties do come out with a lot of broken features and bugs and glitches and hacks and everything like that. But Battlefield, you don't find any glitches. It's either because the maps are just too big that nobody tries, or because the battle just like it starts at the beginning of the map and it moves all the way on, so like nobody really tries to go for glitches. The Battlefield community is much different than the Call of Duty community. When these guys are playing the game, they don't just play to find exploits, they play to win in a very fair, legit way. I've never come across anybody on Battlefield glitching, cheating, or anything like that. So I mean, in my experience, you could have experienced something different. So it depends on who you play with and what type of matches you enter and what game modes you play. So that's about all I got to say about Battlefield Bad Company 2. I just want to let that all out in one commentary, and I really did. I think I did a great job at doing it, and I hope I encouraged some of you guys to buy the game. And if you saw that right there, it kept on like pushing me back. That's a little bug in the game. That's probably the most annoying bug you'll find, and that shit isn't even that annoying. So the game is great. I would suggest you buy it. I was gonna talk about something else, but I guess I'll save it for the Wager Friday. I guess I will. It was about the Twitter fight, X-Jaws versus Pawn Star for Hire. Ding, ding, ding. It's like, damn, man, people just always fighting. There's always drama in this community, but I'll save it for Wager Friday, I promise. So it got some interesting things to talk about there, including some analogies. I know you guys love my analogies, and I'm hoping to bring out some more analogies. It's just that lately I haven't had a lot of things to analyze. So it says that we lost the game, but I think we won. I'm pretty sure we won. Hold on. You gotta look at the badges and shit. Damn, I wasn't paying attention to the video. So I think we won. If not, then we put up one hell of a fight. I don't think I go through the badges. Yes, we won. I got the badge. I hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. Till next time, don't forget to check out the links in the description box. Peace.